Hey there everybody, the Tribal Butterfly is back again. Now, apparently my Ask a Girl Who Can't Define Herself has been quite popular again. So I got a ton of questions. I think there's one question for each new question asker. So I really don't want to postpone answering them because I've got 7 questions to go through. And I want to make sure I don't run out of time because you know how I hate 2-part videos. So here we go. Let's get started with my first question, and it comes from Itachi Lover 628947, and they ask, how do I show my feelings towards my crush when I know he likes me too? Are you kidding? This is the easiest thing in the world. You already know that he likes you. That eliminates any guessing of rejection or wondering if he likes you too. I mean, this is so easy. What I would suggest, even if you didn't know that he liked you too, just go out and talk to him. Ask him, say, hey, I'm really interested in seeing Kick-Ass. Do you want to come with me? I don't believe in the whole you're a girl so you can't tell the guy that you like him. That's stupid. All that happens is you'll end up wondering for like a really long time whether or not he likes you, and that's ridiculous. You should just ask him. What a waste of time that is to not know and to wonder, and it drives you crazy and you're constantly thinking, does he like me, doesn't he like me? Well, he did this, so I guess he likes me, but then he did that and he said this thing, so maybe he doesn't like me. That sucks. I think you should just talk to the guy. Tell him, hey, I'm going to this really cool party on Saturday. Do you want to come? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Just talk to the guy. You're lucky enough that you actually know he likes you back. Take advantage of it. Seriously. Sarasoma7 asks, oh, I want to ask a question. Cake or pie? Smiley face. Brownies. Brownies, 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 brownies. 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 With whipped cream and a cherry and more brownies. Brownies. Brownies, 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 brownies. Gura Fangirl 1993 asks, do you speak any other languages? Watashi wa nihongo ga skoshi suka haremasen. Which means I only speak a little Japanese. And I literally do only speak a little Japanese, because that's all I know how to say. I can sing some songs in Japanese, you guys have seen me do it, but that is all I know how to say anymore. I used to know more, but that's gone now. English. I speak Canadian English. Who doesn't speak English though? That gets me around. XX Light in the Darkness X asks, really, really random question, but would you ever sell the Tribal Butterfly made raincoats? Sorry, I was just looking at my raincoat hanging on the back of my dining room chair. Actually, I did attempt to make a raincoat once. I tried making one out of a IKEA tablecloth, which was plastic. It was a see-through plastic with big flowers all over it, and it actually turned out pretty good. I basically just took a raincoat pattern, a trench coat raincoat pattern, and made it out of plastic. I tried making it because I really hated that raincoats didn't have hoods, like the kind I liked, which were the trench coaty kind, didn't have hoods. And if I did find a raincoat with a hood, then it wasn't the trench coaty kind, it was a big tent looking thing. So I decided, well, I want a raincoat that looks like a trench coat and has a hood because it's raining and my head's getting wet. So that's why I made one myself. And I got pretty far too, so I don't see why I wouldn't make a raincoat. It's basically like making a regular coat, just out of a waterproof fabric. Now, would I ever sell them? I guess if someone commissioned me for one, then I'd definitely consider it. But would I ever, you know, go out and try to make a Tribal Butterfly line of raincoats? Probably not. Mostly because I don't know if there's a market big enough for it. Kari Emerald asks, oh, I have a question. The bunny calendar behind you, how long has it been on the December page? Just curious. Laugh out loud. You know what? I didn't know. It has actually been there for a super long time. So today I went and I looked at it. It is from 2008. So it has been there for about roughly 2 years so far. I do have a 2010 calendar in the house. I just put it in a different room so that I wouldn't have to take down my bunny calendar. And good eyes to you for noticing it. Noticing that it never changes. Angel8555 asks, question, how is getting your driver's license going? I was in my driver's ed class and this popped into my head. It's going nowhere. When I moved to Vancouver, I moved to a very central part of downtown where absolutely everything I could ever want is between a 5 and 15-minute walk away, thus eliminating any need for a car. Anything that is further away than that, I am stupidly close to the SkyTrain, so I don't need a license. It also saves me money on gas and parking and maintenance and car fees and everything, and thus have no license. Now this is a bad thing because when you work in the costume design area, you are expected to go places that could be very random, and you are expected to bring your kit with you, and your kit is massive amounts of stuff, not including the actual wardrobe for all the actors. So this is bad, and I really should jump on getting my license sooner rather than later, but because it hasn't been 100% official whether or not I'm staying in Vancouver, I haven't gotten around to getting my driver's license, because if I did move back to Toronto or anywhere else, I'd have to get a whole new driver's license. So I have resisted wasting my money on getting a driver's license. Although yes, I agree, it's something I should do. I apologize. Dusk Blossom 15 asks, would you ever consider opening your own boutique since you won't do retail? That is a trick question, because opening my own boutique would be doing retail. And the reason why I do not want to do retail is because I, one, have absolutely no desire to make my career selling street fashion to generic customers, and that is what a boutique would be. It would be selling street fashion to generic customers. I don't want to do that because my love is for costume and for film, and the whole boutique thing doesn't factor in to that film career plan. The boutique thing would be okay if it was a backup plan, if everything else in my life screwed up and that was all I had left as an option. But because it would be if everything else in my life screwed up and that was all that was left as an option, it would also be the 2-second away plan from suicide. So chances are, if everything in the world works out right, I will never open a retail store, or which is a boutique, because then I would have to kill myself. That said, let's answer my last question. Kings of Leon and Demi10 ask, is it too late to purchase a slouch? It is never too late to purchase a slouch. I know I said I would never open up a retail store, but ordering things off of YouTube is not a retail store. It is something I do on my spare time for fun and for my viewers, because you're my viewers and I consider you special. I consider you above generic customer off the street. So that is something special I do for you guys. Commissions, that's something we can talk about. But yes, I would never open up a retail establishment because then I'd have to die. But it is never too late to order a slouch. They are custom made for you when asked for. So it is never too late to order a slouch. If you want one, please do ask me for one. But please only contact me for one if you're actually serious about getting one, because I do a lot of walking back and forth to the fabric store to make sure the fabric is in stock and to find out what the price is, and that's a waste of my time if you're just curious and not really serious about getting one. So please, only serious buyers contact me about slouches. So that's it for today. I'm pretty sure I went over 10 minutes, so I'm going to shut up now. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you next week. Ciao, ciao!